Hello everyone, I am Rucha Jadhav. In this video, I am going to show you how to download and install Ubuntu 20.04 on VirtualBox in your Windows 10 operating system. So first of all, what is VirtualBox? VirtualBox is basically a tool which will enable you to run different operating systems virtually on your host operating system, which is Windows 10 in my case. So now we will see how to download and install VirtualBox. So for that you have to just go to the browser and type VirtualBox. So here the first link will arrive from virtualbox.org. You have to just go to that link and then go to downloads and then select Windows host option. So after selecting this option, the VirtualBox file will start downloading. I have already downloaded this file, so I will cancel it. And once it is completed, you have to just need to install it by following some simple steps as for as we do for installation of any other apps or softwares, like clicking next button and install it. So now our VirtualBox is installed on our Windows. It will look like this. So now the next step is to download ISO file of Ubuntu for installation of Ubuntu. So for that we have to go to the browser and search Ubuntu. And this first link will arrive, which is ubuntu.com. You have to just go to that link and then go to the downloads tab. So here you can see Ubuntu desktop and the version is 20.04 LST. We try to download the latest version, and LST, which LST means long term support, which will give you support for at least 2 years to run Ubuntu for free on your operating system. So you have to just go to the Ubuntu desktop and download. So when you will click on the download, the Ubuntu ISO file will start downloading. This file is up to around 2.5 GB, so it will take some time. I have already downloaded this file, so I will cancel it. So once you downloaded that file, you have to go, it will show in the downloads. Here it is downloaded. Then you have to go to the VirtualBox and click on the new button. And here it shows create virtual machine and name an operating system. So it will ask for the name of the machine we are going to create. So we will give name as Ubuntu 20.04, and this is the folder where your VirtualBox files will get installed and downloaded. And the type is Linux because Ubuntu is Linux based operating system, so the type is Linux, and the version is Ubuntu 64-bit because we have downloaded the 64-bit version. It is showing here Ubuntu 64-bit. Then click on the next. So here it will ask for memory size. For safer side, we always go up to the green mark. So for now I am keeping it here, and then click on the next button. So in this window, hard disk, you have to just keep it all the settings as default. You don't have to change anything, and just click on the create button. So now it will ask for hard disk file type. So here you have to select VDI, which is VirtualBox disk image, and then click on the next button. So here it is asking storage on physical hard disks, and there are two options: dynamically allocated and fixed sized. uh, Here have written what is dynamically allocated and fixed size. So basically dynamically allocation means it is an option which will allow your Ubuntu operating system to expand the disk size if required. And fixed size is the fixed size. So we will choose dynamically allocated and click on the next. Then here the file location and size. So this is the file location where your all the Ubuntu files will be downloaded and saved. So if you want to change the location of it, you can change it, otherwise you can keep it as it is. And this is the size. It is default taken as 10 GB, so I will keep it as it is and click on the create button. So now as you can see, you will be able to see the Ubuntu machine on the VirtualBox here. So before starting, you don't have to click on the start. Before starting, you have to do some settings. So just go to the settings button, and here general. Here the general information of the operating system is given, which we have already seen, which is name Ubuntu 20.04, type Linux, and version Ubuntu 64-bit. So then go to the advanced settings. So here shared clipboard, here you have to change it this settings to bidirectional, and drag and drop, you have to change this also to the bidirectional. So by that it will allow you to share your files between Windows and Ubuntu. You can copy paste files from Windows and Ubuntu, from Windows to Ubuntu, and vice versa. And then in the description and disk encryption, you have to keep it as it is, you don't need to change anything. Next is system. So here in the motherboard we are not going to change anything, we will keep it as it is, default settings. And then in the processor, here it is selected one CPU. So for safer side I will go up to the green mark, which is 4 in my case. And I have just changed this. And acceleration, you have to keep it as it is. And then go to the display settings. I am keeping all the display settings as default. Then next go to the storage. So now here you have to give the file location which you have downloaded, the ISO file of Ubuntu. So for that, click on the empty button here under the controller, and then click on the disk, and then choose a disk file. Click on that, and here it is, this file we have to upload here. So here as you can see, it is showing this ISO. It is showing this ISO file. So then other settings are also here: audio, network, serial ports, and many. So right now I'm going to keep them as default and create on OK. Click on OK. So now you are ready to start the Ubuntu operating system on VirtualBox. So just click on the start button. You can ignore these warning signs. So this process is going on. You have to wait for some time for completion of this process. So once the process is completed, it will ask for the language. I am going to choose the English language, and then after that click on the install Ubuntu. So after that it will ask for keyboard layout. So we have to give the keyboard layout which we are using on our laptop or PC. So I'm using English, so I'm selecting English. You can even test your keyboard by typing anything here, and then after that you just have to click on the continue. So now here updates and other software. Here I'm going it as keeping it as normal installation only, and here also I will keep this mark checked, and I will click this also, which is install third party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware and additional media formats. So just do this change and click on the continue. So now installation type. Here also we have to keep it as default, which is erase disk and install Ubuntu. Don't worry, it's not going to erase anything from your device, because we are not installing Ubuntu on hard disks, we are installing it on VirtualBox. So you have to just keep it as default and click on install now. So this pop-up will be there. You have to click on the continue. So here you have to just select your nearby location. I'm selecting this. You can select any of your nearby location and click on the continue. So here it will ask for name. Your name, you can give any name. I am giving it as my name. So your computer's name also I am going to keep it as by my name, and username also I am going to keep it same. So here it is asking for password, so we will give password, and then confirm your password by giving the same password again, and then click on this require my password to log in. So whenever you try to log into Ubuntu, you always have to give this password which you have given right now, and then click on the continue. So now the Ubuntu installation process is going on. It is started. It will take a bit time until you don't have to change anything. You just have to wait for the completion of the process. After once the installation process is complete, it will ask you to restart the machine. So just click on the restart now. So here it says please remove the installation medium and then press enter. So just press enter. So now as you can see here, the name which we have given, it is showing on the login window. So just click on that. It will ask for the password which we just so give the password which we have assigned earlier and press enter. So now in the welcome window it will show like this. You can skip it and press the next, and then done. So now you are ready to use your Ubuntu operating system on VirtualBox and it is successfully installed. Thank you.